ABS on the roof is getting hot. Rolling this piece of wheat here next to this, the bit you can see in the foreground is this barley that we've replanted. It is actually coming up now. There he is over there rolling the last piece of wheat that we drilled. I'm just doing a little bit of rolling here on this along the bottom of this field where we've had problems with the drains. They're not working properly. When I was spraying earlier and when it's dry, you can see there's a bit of a rut coming down there. So I'm just using the rolls to try and knock it down just a little bit. Okay, knock that one off. Just so obviously we don't want to damage the combine summertime. But this is barley. I've done it on the wheat, which is that field over there. But this barley's getting a bit tall, so what I'm doing, I'm just rolling the bit where it needs it, and then I'm just folding it up, well not folding it up, just lifting it enough so it's off the ground like that, and then go to the next workpiece and drop it down again. This one here isn't quite as bad. This next one's quite bad, so I'll drop that down, and hopefully the next four are bad, so I'll just drop it down. Actually, because there's no corner along the bottom here hardly, so we're not going to do any damage. I'll just drive up here, squash this bit down here, level it up, then turn around and go through this bit here. This one here is quite deep actually. See what the rolls do to that. It's not making it perfectly level, but at least it'll be better. Right, I'm now rolling the bottom of this field where we've got beans over here. I'm just trying to, because this is when we ploughed it last autumn time, late autumn time. Down the bottom here it was so wet that we had just come down as far as we could with the ploughs and stop. We just had to leave this, so I'm just again rolling this ever so slowly now, just to level it out a little bit so it ain't quite so rough when we come to do something to it, whenever we do something to it. But yeah, it's very rough. Right, I've finished drilling the sugar beet now, so I'm just looking over this drill to see what changes or things I need to change or bits to adjust. Just found out that this scraper here, that one's okay, but a lot of them have, like this one here, where is it? This one here is not actually touching because it's completely worn. It's completely worn that edge off there. So what I have to do is to undo this screw here, take that out, and turn them around so it can wear the other side. Actually, they're supposed to rest on there and not come off. This one goes too far and come off because there's so much. Where's the join? There. So much movement on that join, so I've got to take this one off and see what's wrong with it. Right, here's the same thing. Just made some adjustments, and that doesn't come off. It sits in exactly the right place where it's supposed to here. Right, this is the end drive chain, well the bottom 6, the left one. This pulley here, it pivots on there, and that one wasn't. I've taken it all off and cleaned it all up and oiled it up because those have got really dry, and the chain has got a bit dry, so that's soaking, ready to put back on. I'll leave it overnight to soak in some oil, and hopefully put it back on tomorrow. But now we're going to get it out, and I'm just going to put these guards back on here. This one goes on them through like that. There we go, I've got that back on. Then we have to put this one down here, on there like that. Put that clip in there. Right, we just cleaned the drill down, a quick pressure wash. You don't want to spend too much on the pressure wash on here with the pressure wash, because there is a lot of electrics on here, as you can see, all these wires, electrical boxes. So we just give it a quick wash. It's all been greased up. As you can see, all the grease up has been done on the wheels, on the folding points. Yeah, it's all ready. We're now going to put it in the, take it off and put it back in the shed for another year. Afternoon guys, we just put the row crop wheels on, or the skinny tyres, whatever you want to call them, on this machine. It's quite a job, they're quite big and bulky. Oh, now just got to try and get the width right. At the moment they're at 1.75 metres, they should be 2 metres. I'm not quite sure what I've got to do, so I'm now going to climb up here and get in tight and see what I've got to do. Yeah, these are the tyres we've just put on. These are VF, which is the ones you can let the pressure down quite a lot on. 380/90 R46 spray bib, Ultraflex, and these are Michelin. Yeah, I've just got to go on the website to see what pressure I can let them down to, like I did with the other tyres, so that's what I'm now about to do. Right, hi guys, I'm out in my sprayer again. I'm spraying some there's the battery, and you can see there's some what I made is spring barley, that failed crop, and on the other bit is winter wheat. So I'm just spraying just doing the winter wheat bit at the moment. So right, this is what I've got on the screen. I've just reversed in, and I'm at the same angle as that one down there. But I've had a bit of an issue with the sprayer today. When I was reversing into the corner, the GPS was all over the place. So, as in it says the boom wasn't in the same place. So when I was pulling it out, as I was pulling it forwards, it was correcting itself and turning nozzles on and off and doing a right sort of mix-up. I couldn't really work out what I was doing. So I rang them up, and this is what they told me. They said, what's the temperature today? Let's have a look outside. 16 degrees, so it's not overly hot. And they said, the guy said that the GPS on the roof is getting hot. So I've got to put a woolly hat on top of the GPS. But that sounds a bit bizarre to me, but the GPS is getting too hot, so it's not working properly. But that's what he told me to do, so that's what I'm doing. It seems to be okay now. I haven't had any issues since, but when it happened, I turned the sprayer off and turned it back on, and then it was funny for a few more minutes, then it sorted itself out. So I don't really know what's going on, but the weirdness of the GPS system on the Amazon. This is the last dose of fertiliser on this winter wheat. Doing it at evening time. It's now nearly 11:30 in the evening, night, depends what time you go to bed, what time you call this, but yeah, because the crops are under so much stress at the moment because of the lack of water. I don't want to scorch the crop or put it under any more stress, and I'm also diluting it down as well, almost 50%, so to definitely not scorch the crop. But we did back at our farm today have about 1.5 mil. I mean, they're talking about showers most days for about the next week, so hopefully we should get some to do some good. I was looking at the sugar beet yesterday evening. They are just starting to come up, but they do look very small. I mean, you have to really almost get right down to them to see them. I mean, it's a year ago today, as in when I'm putting this video out, that my dad passed away. So it's been a bit of a different year. You miss your parents when they're taken, and I miss him as a dad, and also miss him as someone to ask advice on, like when should I be drilling today, should I not be, should I be spraying, should I not be. It's obviously he's got years of experience, and I'm new to the spraying. This will be because he was diagnosed in September 2018, 1920. So I'm now coming into my 3rd year, so I am getting a bit more used to it now. And obviously I've got this new sprayer, which I am getting used to now. I am now more confident with it. So, but yeah, so as I say, it has been a bit of a different year. But I've had many friends who've been praying for me and my family over the past year. So I believe in God, as you've heard me mention in some of my other videos. So I believe that my dad is now in heaven with the one who he served for most of his life. So I know he's in a better place than we are on this earth, with all the problems we've been having over the past year with the coronavirus and all the difficulties that has brought. But we carry on. We put the crops in the ground, and we hope for a good return. And yeah, this is the difference between all these new tines on. The new, or nearly new, Sumo through it.